What the fuck? That's so stupid when these foolishness coming out. Oh boy. Oh man, that's funny. It just gets even more goofy than this, y'all. Sorry about that. Testing that, testing. Hello everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Genshin Impact part. Was it 1331? I'll be coming to this guide, Nightmare0XRanma's. How you guys doing, by the way? Welcome to the stream. Grab your snacks, grab your favorite food, grab your bed, your favorite goods, grab your favorite perks, grab your hello, your blanket, and get comfy on Harlem, shake that ass to see bed and watch you play some Genshin Impact. Oh my gosh. It is Dia's birthday. I won, well, 2 days ago. An invitation. Mushroom Realm Mystery was the limited time was the rewards actually available and ending soon. Dear Travel, the limited time was the rewards for the Act 3 was the Mushroom was the realm of mystery of Travel Chronicles Collective. Playing actually will no longer be available soon. Please remember also take Pearl's Punch was to claim rewards in time. And then Dia 407 was the 2025. Is it the 9th already? The fuck? Oh, it's the 8th. My bad. Oh my word. Let's see. Uh. I received actually commission to escort actually a caravan was across the desert. The Nat Lee's actually was the clowns actually was a pretty interesting guy. Nat Lee's. And we actually shared was many stories. Including one about the Outlander heroes I should say actually in Outland. Pretty all-spring stuff that you did from you there, I'll say. Pretty much once the job's done, not only actually did he actually gave me actually a tip, but also pretty much a bunch of Nat Lee's actually did delicacies. Friendly fella, considering me a fan. Was it pretty? I gotta say, these snacks actually was sure pretty. There's almost actually as much as color in them as my makeup as my makeup box. And also since I got the rest of the day off, I'm gonna actually dole was these out to the kids. It was I'm subsidizing. Why not print was a print swing buy you free? Come share your seven and the kids are. Damn, this was a glittering stone. Children echoes. Hey, Paul. You haven't seen you live in a while? That's because I had to print work and print has some family going on, Palm. A lot of action has been happening. Mine was everyone. My grandfather's old, alright? So yeah, I gotta go, not just like, was a prince check him out here and there, but I also print kind of freaking make sure that he's alright, also my old man. So pretty much, like, what was it? He had high blood pressure, was not good. So we had to print go there and also take care of him, also print be there with him for a bit, and also print was it like give him company. Sure, it wasn't that bad, but man, a lot of stuff has been happening. So forgive me about that. I've been also been sleeping a lot lately too, so that's a good thing. Trying to print just catch up. Was it sleeping time? And also print eating a little bit better. And also print just saving up. So yeah, I'm working. it's been, it's a crazy was year and also crazy spring, but other than that, it's all okay. I will try to pull next week for was it for we're gonna try to get Varesa. I lost the 50-50 to Chi-Chi. And then before that, I lost was the 50-50 was to Mona Farina's banner. So I'm like, oh well. I mean, I prefer print was a Mona over print was Farina any day because that girl got assets on her. And then Chi-Chi finally C6. I'm like, okay. I mean, not a lot of people's actually favorite was a character, but I could revive people. So and also Prince tortured them. So yeah. But how you been, Palm and everyone? Grab your snacks for food. Grab for your bed, grab for your goods. Also, press grab your pillow, grab your blanket if it's evening for y'all. And Harlem shake that ass to see in bed and watch you suffer and get you in packet for the moment. So I'm just like, man, it has been a while since I streamed, but we're here now, so we gotta get this out the way and celebrate Dia's birthday. A little surprise from the children echoes. Multicolor was a biscuit. Holy crap! Food 4-star. Primogen. The sugar, well, the sour and also sweet jam actually gives off a clear was its luster. Crystalline was a form, adding actually was a shine to the crunchy treats. Such radiance, such tastiness. What could actually this be but was but equal actually even to the most precious jewels obtained by cooking. And delicious was a puff pops. Was a little surprise from the signs of Canopi. Also obtained by cooking all these three food, and also Dia gave her food as well. Oh man, Chi-Chi. Yeah, you said more days this is about? Yeah. I mean, pretty much was it. And ironically, I'm gonna get paid because pretty much was it something happened with the freaking paid stuff as well. And I gotta pretty call like the people that I'm working with to print separate their checks. So I want to pay a lot of taxes because if you pretty much actually was to have like all like the money in one paycheck, you have to pay more taxes. You're just gonna be losing a lot of money there. So there goes that. Gonna have to clean up my room after this. Also, pretty take a break before I go to work. And also pretty much was a hopefully I could pretty beat this stupid Imagine Theater, and I'm gonna have to buff up Chaska. I'm thinking about was pretty replaying some of the characters, but I hate this RNG because the RNG, especially for the stupid was a theater, is actually not just stupid, but I think it should have been a little bit better when it increases actually the chance of actually like having a character staying longer. But if that comes to mind, then we could just actually just, like was not playing a lot of characters at all with vigor or something. But it is what it is. This Imagine Theater actually is trash in my opinion, because I should have brought at least like a different element because the stupid prince was a plant there. But we'll try and also get that out the way. A snack glue actually with lots actually was different flavors. These are probably the flavors of these little bombs actually was explode between your teeth. Your left hospital right was hands working in unison. Same word hurtling was pretend long was into your mouth. Nom nom nom. I'm in the sun actually chewing. All your stress melts away. Don't eat too much candy, kids and boys and girls. And ladies also gentle thugs. Not good for the belly. 3-star food. Gold flame was a tajin. This is I think Dia's specialty, right? Yeah. 3-star increase all party members actually was max HP at 30% for 300 seconds, which is pretty good. And cold mold, this effect only applies to your own character. As you actually open actually the unassuming was a lid, you greeted with the supple meat that turns out actually was to be so tender that one can actually get drunk on the sensation of actually of it sipping actually through your lips. It seems that Diaz actually adapted kitchen actually hand as it stays their sword arm, obtained by cooking. But yeah, I have been pretty judgmental was it sleeping a lot, getting things done, pre-grinding protection was off screen, and I've also been trying to catch up actually was on a lot of things. I've been also been watching was it some of the anime as well. I saw was it a little bit of frame rate, so yeah. I think I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna try was it get frame rate and also protection was it like get the Blu-ray disc coming up. Because y'all know me also physical was a protection was it copies and stuff. And I'm thinking about was it getting what was it? I might just get like another PS4 coming up because due to the was it freaking foolishness of some crap that's happening with my PS4. It's getting like not just old, but man, it's actually was a pretty not steady.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help.
I didn't know and not know how to do that, so the moment I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I got Granny. Veresa was a domain opinion. She can't get a full set. You keep getting defense. This is Palm. Oh, if you think that's bad, trust me. I still think the projection was that whoever should at least like give us a chance or more or something was to at least like was a buff of the stupid artifacts coming up. But the bad thing about that is that they're not gonna just hand it to us, you know, because knowing that they're a gacha game and was the projection, their freaking VAs are going crazy as well, especially in the English VA. It's in like their projection game was a projection was it like in a situation that projection they I think was they set up them themselves. And I told people this from before, and I'll say it again, everyone. If you're gonna play Genshin, like you cannot be F2P, man. Doro proved this already. Doro projection was a projection. He said that he almost quit was his F2P because he didn't do the lantern right. He was pretty angry about it. I'm like, damn. And having more than one account in this Genshin, it means that you got to do a lot more work now because Naland doesn't allow you to project with just slack off. You really got to like have to try in Genshin. That's the other crazy thing. I also don't like this holding the button for the L1. Also, trying to say prep. Also, like take out was in my the wheel here, but it is what it is. I'm still pretty not happy with what was it targeting systems or projection auto aim. That's one thing I just don't like. What Warrior says, not even print even trying to like was it put into was it perspective, but I guess it's with the phone players as well. That's why. You're not up to pieces, Palm? Yeah, now a lot of us are, especially was it print after was it all this time now. I don't think a lot of people actually was it do want to print play was it like Warriors games because I've been hearing lots of like arguments about people saying that especially me and Rio talking about this. There's a lot of information going around saying that was it there's an HP inflation. Everyone where pretty much like the bosses and enemies have like too much HP, And I agree with real also print some of these YouTubers, because I saw like a lot of videos saying that print was it some of the bosses or was it enemies in there, they don't lose HP at all. Like their HP is like insane, you know. And I'm like, how the hell is actually Warriors even was expecting us to print actually like even was it beat these enemies actually with all that HP and also print damage there? It's really stupid because I said this before and I'll say it again. You gotta have like stupid perfect builds. You have to have like perfect weapons. You gotta have the character's constellation. And you have the right team to play with as well. Like you can't just play with any team anymore. And I don't like it. I don't like Prince play the meta. Meta Prince actually to me is boring because that's like, oh, you just play this character or play this team, you win. It's like, bruh, like, what's the point of actually playing a game if you can't even be fucking creative, you know? Because that's the whole thing about pretty much about playing a game. Like, if y'all look at the Wizard Prince Pokemon and also Prince actually like how people are playing Pokemon online just to battle, like they could just like make a dumb team with and also customize actually their freaking Pokemon Wizard Prince abilities and gears, and they could Prince actually could just like do some was it funny Prince actually was it like was it team also Prince perks with them and they could do fine. Like there's some baby Pokemon that could be legendaries, and you could have like was it one of the basic Pokemon Prince actually like post some of the most dumbest Prince tactics ever just to Prince just piss off people that are just like sweeping on legendaries left and right. I love legendaries, don't get me wrong, but the one thing I hate about Prince, like, what about the meta sometimes, the Prince that people don't actually find other creative ways to play things anymore. Like, what's the point of actually was Prince following the crowd when you could pretty much just make something stupid and it works, you know? It's not stupid if it works, everyone. The little legendary boss actually doesn't was to take damage. The ping also is a goat. I think it's a deer, but I don't know what it is. I think it's a goat. You gotta hey Palm, you gotta let you gotta let the Prince let the goat run to the penguin when he does his shield. You gotta stand right in front of him and let him run into his homie. Also, he'll actually knock him over. You could damage them. That's the trick there. Cause I actually fought them from before, and pretty much was it like I actually used them against each other. I didn't know about this, so I was standing in front of actually the penguin that was blocking a lot. And then when the goat actually ran towards him, or the penguin, Prince actually knocked both the goat and also did a lot of damage as well. So you just gotta use them against each other. When the penguins are blocking, also the goat's about to charge you. That's a helpful tip there. It's a weird projection like thing that Varesa actually did, but it helps a little bit because I think it takes almost like 1/5 their health or something. I don't know about other projection I don't know about other levels, but I've actually experimented with them a few times and it seems like I was able to actually use them against each other and actually like take them out even quicker like that. So hopefully this helps. It's kind of ironic the pressure is also next to a domain as well, so I'm like, wow, of all things, man. Whoever actually doesn't want people to actually even get in the fucking with domain so that they could just like block or be an asshole about it. Shit, that's good news, yeah. Huh? Expecting wasn't that actually was potential work? I guess not. Also, just run away from them. I don't play like certain teams. Like you all know the Prince I love my double animal team because was it in Genshin like there's not a lot of characters that can block. I would love to have a block function or a block button or one, but sadly whoever's didn't add that unless it's an event or something. Blocking is pretty actually a good mechanic, especially when it comes to fighting, but not always unless it's actually was a some sort of Prince mechanic like oh like if you block like Prince actually was a you're not just like staying in one place, but sometimes the enemies actually like in RPG games they might have like some sort of bullshit gimmick that said oh like it ignores defenses even if you block or something. That's when all you have to do is actually just dodge. Like Ultra Instinct Goku, if that Prince comes to mind. What the hell is this gonna still be doing here? Damn. What am I doing on that land? I'm just actually just getting my artifacts, everyone. There's a lot of artifacts here. I think pretty much what else is there? I haven't fought the other one yet. Was the other one is it a turtle? I think I didn't fight that one just yet. Well, I might have missed it. So someone actually was to help your boy out. I only fought the goat, also actually the what was it, the goat and the penguin. I just went a few times because I was messing with them. And then I was also actually was like looking around to see was it what this supersonic was a actually speed course is. So far it's not bad. I mean you gotta have like was it Varesa and also Einstein running around the place with the Tanksaurus, that's what they're called. But I don't like the Tanksaurus because their cooldowns are too long. If you can't win the fight in one, might as well just run away. Also, try to be strategic, because there's nothing wrong about running away. Live to fight another day, y'all. Shit. Because I don't want to be living around my characters. Also, like my fucking stupid excuse my language. I don't want pronunciation wasn't like cool enough for the food, or actually was taking long. Carrot's new space. Carrot? It's adorable. Are you talking about, what was it? Nikki? Real? Hi, by the way.
Clouds hide. The birds call.
Yeah, I've been watching Fear in that one. The Elf Girl. There's also gonna be a lot of like, what was it, new rom-coms coming? I think, what was that one? Someone actually was making. They made what was it, I think a new rom-com where it talks about, ironically, I think it was about vampire taking care of actually of a little kid. And then it says my vampire my mom's a vampire, but he's a human child that was abandoned or some crap. I think I was reading about that manga. And then there's another manga that I saw print recently where they talked about, I don't know about what's wrong actually with what's going on in Japan, but it talks about cheating. I'm like, oh gosh, like relationship wise, I'm like, bruh, come on, man.
Get him! Show no mercy.
Childish, the fucking was pull that crap there. You did print your character outfit was too. Oh, she's actually a new character. You got Cicero. Oh, I thought you meant Alice for a second. I'm talking about Nikki, my bad, but you're talking about Tower Fantasy. I'm getting my characters wrong with y'all, because there's an Alice girl on Nikki, like who was a princess, a gun girl, and she wears like bunny, like a bunny hat. She's adorable. She's very pale. Also, princess has a fine ass figurine and everything. And she actually has like carrots, I think braids or something.
Time to go.
And she wears a princess. These like, ironically, her shoes look like like modern shoes, but it has A on, like it has the it has the letter A on it.
One with nature.
So yeah.
Clouds hide. The birds call. The wind knows me.
What else was there? Let's see, what else has been happening? Oh, it's a little bit warmer now, so that's a good thing too. So I've been going out a lot more, especially with friends also and family and running errands.
Take me.
I had to like buy some food, well, milk, pretty much also drinks, because my parents actually didn't get them. Because I don't know what is wrong, but I hate to say this, y'all, and out them, but my parents and them bought like, what was it? They bought cereal, but they didn't buy milk, so I had to go buy it. With my father's help, so yeah, thanks pops, jeez. So we got milk now, and I bought some juice and also some snacks. My dad likes, was it those Asian, was it lychee, was it like was it lychee candy as well? I don't. Lychee is actually not my flavor. I prefer French eating mango, strawberry, or French actually was it like all those other actually was it French actually like fruits, but I could eat it, I just don't prefer it, you know. I bought French actually was some other French snacks as well. I got some soy milk here, orange juice, and some sweet flavored sparkling water, but kind of French actually was trying to say was to stay hydrated, because it's gonna get hot pretty soon. And I also been babysitting my nephew. He got a Mario and Luigi print was like toy from, I think from his mom and dad. Because I think when he actually was I recently print back then bought like the old Super Mario Print World was it like DVD from DIC Dick, who actually used to they used to they used to print was it like a make was it videos for
I'm tired already.
Sailor Moon and Japan Animation, and they had like some good voice actors and whatnot. I think was it like speaking about anime as well, like pretty much was it that brings me back, I think was it pretty much to a time where we had like good anime where it was just all hand drawn and everything. Even though was it like the freaking was the voices were cheesy, and the English dubs were pretty good. Some of them, not all of them. Like Sailor Moon got some good dubs. I'll give it that right now, because my sister and my mom's side of the family with some of my cousins over there, they actually like the female animes. While I had one of them who actually like Dragon Ball. He also watched Yu Yu Hakusho. Like those anime were top back then, especially. Man, it was just like bruh. Yeah, I'm thinking about was it game like another was a Super Mario. I think was it Brothers. Yeah, Super Mario Brothers. I think was it video coming up, like the video collection, where I think was it Super Mario World's about was of course Mario going to like Mario World with Yoshi, Luigi, Toad, and also was it Princess Peach and then going against Bowser. And then it's not based, I don't know if it's canon or not, but it's about just more antic and goofy. Just like was the other cartoon with the Super Mario Brothers, and I think they're trying to fight Koopa Troopa, but pretty much later on he was actually replaced by I think was it by Wart and Super Mario Brothers 2. And then what was it? Bowser has no breaks, man. I mean, Bowser actually was a princess making it when they're in castle and everything, but he actually was somehow actually was pretty much just. I want to say he's gullible, but or stupid, but I guess he's just like was a Prince of Big Freak, was a Prince actually was a kid once in a while. As goofy as Bowser is in the Mario series and one, he actually his Prince actually was a Prince powerful by using magic and stuff like Ganondorf, but y'all know him already or one. Bowser's Bowser. The fuck?
Light it up.
Oh shit, we actually found was it just again. Oh yeah, speaking about Nintendo. Yeah, bad news everyone that's gonna get if you're gonna get a Nintendo Switch 2 or one, you're gonna have to wait because well the tariffs and everything and the taxes. So for the people that want to potentially get like a Nintendo Switch 2, I feel y'all. Because it's not gonna be $450, y'all. Excuse me. It's gonna jump up pretty much to like 600 to potentially to like with $700. Again, those are the rumors that are going around. I'm trying to get one, but I'll wait. I'm in no rush at all. I'm just actually just waiting to see what PlayStation 5 has in store because I'm just waiting for I think this summer I think Metal Gear Solid Delta, yeah, Delta Snake Eater. I want to get that, and then I'm gonna punch maybe like was to see what they have actually was it kind of for deals as well. Because I want to punch get was the Silent Hill 2 remake as well. Silent Hill 2 remake. I want to punch. I want to play that. I want to get PS5. I think around like maybe in the summertime, but we'll see. I gotta get another PS4 coming up because my PS4 is actually dying. Because I played so damn fucking much. Shit. And I think I'm gonna have to get like another SSD card as well, and print and install inside if this paycheck is big enough. So yeah.
Rise with the wind strider.
And I also got to pay taxes.
Leaves, adorn my night.
I know people who actually are tired of that, but that's what adults actually have to do everyone. I don't know what Trump is gonna be doing. So yeah, I know I don't get like like political things, but I don't know what's gonna happen after was it actually like if there's no taxes. Now I'm kind of actually a little bit like confused about that. Like if there's no taxes, does that mean the French price is just gonna automatically raise up by I don't know like $1 or something? Shit, because when I went to go buy some stuff at Target or one like most of the things actually that over there bumped up to like was $1 or $2. I don't know about you guys, but where I live in the States and the Midwest, like it's happening already. Let's see. But yeah, I got C6 Chi-Chi. I'm happy about that. A lot of people actually don't want to have a C6 Chi-Chi, but I think I'm happy I got another revived character now. The only problem is that you gotta wait for like 15 minutes for like was it the freaking cooldown to print work again and get her burst back. But it is what it is, right? That's the price that we pay by playing this game. What are y'all thoughts about was it IFA? I heard was it Princess gonna be coming around like was it Princess 5.6. And I think if I remember correctly as well, there's I actually saw like a I want to say interview, but I saw like people actually was a Prince posting that was IFA's a real Prince. I think was it like animal caretaker. And he also Prince actually was it like can explain things. Is that? And then I think was it like Waivers was looking around a lot, especially for someone like discuss about animals and stuff. So yeah, the voice actor, the English voice actor, I should say, for IFA is a real I think animal caretaker. So it kind of sounds like he has like was it Prince like that skill set, you know?
Incoming.
So whatever the case there, I was like, huh, that's pretty interesting. Do y'all think he's gonna be good or not? Let me know, because I know the people were talking about that chef girl as well. What was her name again? Esponta. Who's she? Her name is based on what was it? A famous I think chef or something back in was it in the days. And then she's a crowd character. I heard she's gonna be like a buffer or something. And she's a 5-star, so she might be like, maybe like Shenhe, I'm assuming, or Shenhe Prince I think was a Prince with Silali, but she could also heal. I mean, it'd be nice. I'm just saying, everyone. If she could heal, also she could like if she could heal, also Prince she was a buff, also was a Prince actually be a DPS. I think that'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind if she's what was the name again? As Fonte. If she's a sub DPS, and that works too. So yeah, a lot of characters coming up.
Light it up.
What else was there?
Two. Time to end them. Fulfill our pact. Light of the blazing sun.
What else has been happening? What's been happening with y'all? Are you enjoying your April? Well, half of April, I should say. well, it's not half just yet. Yeah, it's next week. It's half. My bad. Next week it's half. It's the 9th day of actually April, and also it's actually pretty nice. A little bit chilly though. Had print was to make sure that I didn't do anything foolish as well coming up. But yeah, your boy has been grinding like hell off screen. And also Print's actually been playing like some different games coming up too. I've been doing my research as well, and actually new games coming up. I'm thinking, well, do y'all know that Clock Tower game? I've actually heard that came to PlayStation. I might try it if I could, was a Print actually like if I have enough space and was at my PlayStation or something. The other thing about that too is that I heard Print actually was that isn't there like another horror game coming out? Oh yeah, Silent Hill F. Yeah, that's right. I saw that. It came out on my birthday on 13th of March. I saw that and pretty much I was confused, and it looks like pretty much like almost like Fatal Frame, where you pretty much play as a young Japanese, I think was it girl, and she actually was a pretty actually like it says that pretty much like was it like she has to go through like a bunch of actually was it things of like expectation and stuff, and then she faces actually these monsters. And pretty much, I think that's what the trailer says because I watched it. And it's based on, I think, is it around like the 1960s or something? Because the school uniform that she wears is a sailor suit, which is like the bluish one
with
back
nature,
then, I believe.
as one with wind and cloud.
And was it she's going around Princess? I think it was a Princess. She like
Get to work.
I want to say she's like was it going through dimensions, but. She's actually was a projection trying to see was to find her way out from a shrine and from her friends or something. Because there's a nerd was a girl with her, I think in the cutscene, and I think was a projection like there's something wrong. I want to say something's wrong with her arm, but there's like something on her arm, you know, something on her arm. The projection that I think was it gives her power or something. She's like wielding a pipe or weapon or something. So yeah, Silent Hill F. It looks okay, I suppose, but. I'm more curious about what the story is because we didn't have a lot of action. Was it like background about it?
Steady now.
I think it'll be interesting.
That was a tough fight.
And I think there was also what was it? She was fine. Like was a princess just like there was it something interesting? Was it monsters based on Prince? I think was it like Silent Hill, of course, but there actually was a prince in different clothes. I think there was like one that looked like a nurse, because I think Konami has a thing with nurses or something, because they had like was a prince nurse, there was a Princess monster in Silent Hill 2, also the its remake. Silent Hill 3, I think what was it? Wasn't that no 4? They had like was a prince like these freaking ugly twin. I think was a prince like monsters, and they had like was a prince. I think was it like what was it? Ghosts that chases after you, because I know some of the Silent Hill games there'll be there'll be sometimes actually these fucking was a monster that ghost float and they'll choke you or choke your character and try to harass them, and sometimes you gotta like protect what was it?
Whoa, nice.
You have to protect like was it some of your escorts, because they could die if you're not careful, and then they do die. The prince will get a different ending, but some characters actually in the Silent Hill series actually will all sometimes die because the prince actually was it. It's there. It's the game, y'all. It's the game's fate. Was like, oh, this person dies. This person died, but you get to save this one, you know. I think they're gonna do this. Was it the Silent Hill F as well, where you got Prince Protect? I think maybe I'm wrong about this, but we might have to was it protect that other Prince. She was a Prince girl. in that one cutscene where they're at the shrine. I think they were praying together at a bell, I believe, because they were standing, I think, by a shrine, and it looks like they were praying, and the prince was, I think, the main female character actually had like, was the prince actually like some black veins on her arms or something. I might be wrong about that, because her right arm or something was torn, and then it looks like she was wielding a weapon to at least keep the monsters away, from what I remember. But yeah, for the people that don't know about this, if you're pretty much new to Silent Hill coming up, Silent Hill focuses on psychological horror, which messes with your character's mind, and also potentially was it their emotions, and also potentially makes the game a little bit antsy, where your character sometimes was a potentially either see things or potentially they potentially are like are losing it, or also potentially they're in a place that's abnormal or haunted, most likely. While in what was it, Resident Evil, that's like survival horror, basically means if people are new to the genre. Resident Evil focused on managing not just your equipment. Both games manages equipment, but survival horror basically was manages both equipment, also what they gotta do, also making sure that they don't do anything stupid or they Resident Evil. Yeah, they smart about where you're gonna go, also what you're gonna do, because sometimes if you come back later to like certain areas in the game, like maybe more monsters there that repopulate or potentially like stronger enemies. But same thing with I think Silent Hill, if I remember correctly. The enemies in there, I don't think some of them changed, but if I remember correctly as well, Silent Hill, I think people were telling me that Silent Hill 2 remake, also Silent Hill, their enemies that penetration that are put in the game, they penetration are they're infinite.
Take me up.
So there's almost like no point of penetration like was to find the enemies in Silent Hill. You just gotta just beat them and just run, or you just avoid them altogether, because you're just wasting your ammo from that. Because I watch them, I think speedrunners and also I think was it guides. One of the guys that I watch is also Carsey. I've been watching for a while. Shout out to you, Carsey, who plays both was a actually was a Resident Evil and also actually was a Silent Hill. And he actually gives a full rundown like, hey, like if you're gonna play with a Silent Hill, you might as well just run, because pretty much he goes around picking up ammo, and if he doesn't need to fight an enemy, he doesn't. You don't need to fight an enemy, you don't need to. You know. Same thing with some of the Resident Evil, but enemies. But the funny thing about Resident Evil is that enemies in Resident Evil can be sometimes bullshit, because they some of them, like in Resident Evil 2 remake, also Rebirth. Well, not Rebirth. What the hell? So that's Final Fantasy. Oh my gosh, Resident Evil was a remake 2, 3, and 4. They what was it? Some of the enemies actually are able to chase you down because actually they're programmed that way, and the harder difficulties they actually are much more aggressive, and they lunge at you not just quicker but longer as well. So yeah. Which is even more ridiculous. So it's like in Resident Evil, like you just gotta find like a hidey, a place where you're back on a wall, and also you just fight them all. This does not always work, but it has more of a better chance, because sometimes everyone, like enemies actually in Resident Evil could back attack you and will do more damage. Not to mention Resident Evil enemies sometimes they gather in groups, so they will actually try to overwhelm you. That's why you have a little more firepower in Resident Evil than you have in Silent Hill. Silent Hill, you got like blunt weapons. Like I think in the second one you got like a stick, and then you get like actually like a crowbar or something a little bit later. And then in Resident Evil, most likely you get guns. Guns that was just like shoot enemies and test them out. And you gotta find a way to not just combine your items together, but also be smart about what you're gonna use it against, also with as well. Because it's you just by yourself trying to take care of yourself and everything. I don't think what was it? In Resident Evil you don't have to watch anyone besides Resident Evil 4 with Ashley, because everyone knows about that incident right there with Ashley. Leon, help! Everyone actually knows about that infamous incident there. But I think people pretty much misunderstand that was it Resident Evil 4. It's not just scary because pretty much actually, like, you're just facing was new enemies. It's scary because you're also protecting someone and your pretty much actually was constantly being was a pretty much hunted down and you're overwhelmed. Like you're pretty like you're being was pushed around by the corners. And yes, you could die with one-hit shots as well. And that's another thing in those Resident Evil games. Some of the Resident Evil games, I don't know if it was a Resident Evil, I think it was it. I think that's been a staple for Resident Evil is that there are enemies, certain enemies, that kill you in one hit. Because projection there was their abilities or projection there, what they have on them, like hunters. Gosh, I hate hunters. And I think was it from the first, was it Resident Evil also, which I think third Resident Evil, like hunters have no cooldown. And what that means is that they'll just mollywop you, and if there's more than one hunter, you're basically pretty much have a lesser chance to survive. They'll actually was take their time was just slashing you on the print. If you hear a fucking hunter scream at you, then you better start running or dodging and getting out of the room real quick because that's a sign that it's gonna do like its dash attack, which is gonna kill you in one hit. While Resident Evil 4, like they have chainsaws. And also print certain cutscenes in the original Resident Evil that could kill you. Shit. But yeah, fighting Hunter is actually much more scary than fighting was a Nemesis or bosses, because Nemesis is actually chasing you, also beats you down, but Hunters could kill you because they don't stop. they don't give a damn. And I'll take dogs over hunters, but dogs are quick, but hunters, if there's more than one hunter, is like you're basically just screwed. Shit. So yeah, fuck hunters. But talking about these games as well, I think I enjoy Resident Evil more, even though it's actually kind of goofy. I think was the Resident Evil Princess was still holds Princess in my place in heart, the horror genre, because it's fun moments with, especially when it comes to like was the Resident Evil 5 in co-op mode. I'm still kind of sad about Resident Evil 6 actually not being was the Prince being hyped. I think I would say the Prince Resident Evil 6 actually the most, I guess, sensitive was the Prince Resident Evil. And by mean that I don't mean by anything bad. What I mean by that is that Prince, like you gotta know your buttons, because yes, you make a mistake in that game. Like you get Prince like there are like so many frames in that game that you get like even breathed on, like you could just like your character just falls down or die. As there'd be a moment that you're hiding behind was a Prince wall, and then someone of the enemies actually was a Prince grabs you from behind, and Prince actually like you just chews you up, and while your Prince getting snacked on, another enemy with a gun or something from a distance could just shoot you, and you just take even more damage there. That's what I meant. Because the one thing about the mechanic game wasn't Resident Evil that I noticed is that some of the when an enemy grabs you and you're stunned, if you get hit by another enemy, especially Resident Evil 5 or I think or 4, you take more damage because you're vulnerable. I think it's like a vulnerable punch. I think was a punch animation. That's what I call it. And punch you lose more health when you punch get like get gang banged on. I know it sounds inappropriate, but I think that's a punch closest thing I could project was to describe it, because it does happen in Resident Evil 4 and also Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5 you got a partner, but if you're pretty much playing with AI, oh my gosh, man, the AIs could be terrible. Don't. I could go through a lot of things here and also talk about how bad the AIs are, because I think was that Vash 12349, which I actually watched was a Princess playing, was that he played was a Princess, was it he plays I think was it with the AI was it Sheva. But Shiv almost got the team kill also Princess. I think what was it? Shiva Princess was the Princess be doing things that Princess was that's not following his orders and everything. And Vash just losing like, oh you mean I'm getting high blood pressure, Shiva. I'm losing it. Oh my goodness. But Resident Evil 6 was AIs though. I loved it a little better because I wouldn't say they won't die unless a certain Prince actually things that happen in them. But the thing about Resident Evil 6 that I don't like is that they let you fall into the traps and stuff. So I think when I was playing Resident Evil 6 for the first time, we actually were knowing the Prince actually to co-op with, or my cousins. I think there was this moment Prince in Chinatown Leah's campaign where when you Prince play as Leon or Prince actually Helena, so the AI actually once you actually was to get past all the stupid Prince regenerative Prince Blue BOWs that I fucking hate.
Rise with the sun.
Once you get past them, you go into like what's the scene where
Follow
you're in a
me.
slaughterhouse.
Adorn my night.
The AI will go ahead, okay, get this, and they'll wait for you, okay, and then it won't go any further. I think was a Capcom program actually was a franchise the AI is a franchise not do the cutscene, because if the AI does a cutscene, it automatically was gets a buns right and everything, because it's an AI or one. A program to was a know what it's doing. Not all the time, but I think they actually wasn't gonna get through a cutscene rate. If the AIs actually fuck up, then oh well, you know. But yeah, like the AI will wait at you at this freaking was a slaughterhouse actually was a projection machine, and then projection you tell her to go or tell the AI to go, they'll say no, they won't go. So in other words, you gotta do the cutscene in there. I didn't know about that until I actually did some messing around going, I don't want this cutscene, I hate it. And I said, Helena, you go. And then Helena says, no, I'm not going to go. I'm like, wow. And then you try to be sneaky and try to push them, they're just going to walk back to what's their post there. So I'm like, okay, Capcom, I see what you've been doing. Oh, man, that shit's funny, man. But yeah. Capcom, oh my word. Capcom has some interesting programming and also AIs. But I know for sure that like they're not perfect, but man, it just be frustrating sometimes, especially in some Capcom games here and there. I do love Capcom also franchise of games, but because of Resident Evil also franchise Charlie said babysits on one, like actually your partner, it get real hectic, real quick. Because they could run out of ammo. This was the red playing Resident Evil 6, and then principal was Resident Evil 5. You gotta give them ammo. You gotta manage actually their ammo. You gotta give them like the AIs actually are good for was it for one thing the AIs actually are good for was it in Resident Evil is that they're good at actually holding the healing items, because if they actually was to see you actually in danger or something, they'll come in and try to save you. I wouldn't say 100%, but I think the trick to it is that if you're gonna play with AI on one, you gotta kind of like thank them as well, so that they can help you even more. But from my experiences, because you don't think your AI partners, then they're not gonna help you on some certain stuff. I think that was actually Vash's problem from the looks of it, and from what I actually was a actually for a witness. Because there's a hint I think in Resident Evil 6 where it says that if your partner gives you something, you should thank them, you know, and be kind about it. But from what I see, for Vash that doesn't, he doesn't do it. So maybe that's why. Oh boy. Well, yeah, the AI pinch partner is actually Resident Evil. I think a little bit better, a little bit, not all the time than the Silent Hill, because you can command someone to actually do things. Also, actually watch your back. But but pinch something that they're not perfect. You know, it's an AI again. Everyone, it's not not always gonna listen to you or me. Fishing time. Oh shit, we gotta change bait. We'll get the rod here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and pull for Varesa first, and maybe was it Prince C1 was a Xianyun or Power Retainer, and hopefully I can get some Einstein coming up, because I have not got one Einstein at all, none. And I'm actually pretty angry about that. Sometimes I get a good 5-star, sometimes I don't, and sometimes I get a good 4-star, and then sometimes I don't.
That was a tough fight.
Oh my word. So it's either the game that shit loves me or freaking hates me. Did y'all get Einstein already? I'm about to get her because Princess Shit the freaking was at Imagine Theater. Diving was a rapid fighting fish. Excuse me.
Yeah, you nearly... Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
I don't know about you guys and gals, but speaking about about the game I'm playing, Genshin. I love Genshin and one, but I think Varesa actually should continue with the add some more things to it.
What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
And perhaps if they actually have to, then they're gonna have to replace some of the English voice actors. The English voice actor does a good job. Voicing Paimon, but her as a person, Well, she actually wasn't said it wasn't on the internet. Was actually was kind of wrong there. Because she was actually wasn't printed only with a victim card, and I think she should not have done that. Because now she actually sounds also looks like like a clown. I don't mean to be printed to be petty or anything on one, but when she pulled that the victim card out, I'm like, ooh, that's not good anymore. That just destroyed everything. And I don't think some of these voice actors or Princess Genshin could even be a part of actually was it union because they're not based on in America. They're overseas. They're one. They have their own Princess rights also printed their own rules and regulations. So yeah, so just forcing that as well. I was watching the voice actor for Rightful talking about this. He was saying that Princess like Warriors and Genshin cannot do that because Princess again. Their Princess was it they're not based on was it Princess in America or Princess it's soil or Princess it's background or anything, so they can't do that. And I don't think was it Princess AI is gonna make anything easier either.
Burn it down.
Again, the voice actors that was the voice on these characters do a good job, but I don't think they understand Princess was it like some things actually sometimes behind it. Hey Dark, what's going on? For America? I don't think they're gonna do it, buddy. They can't because Princess they don't have their laws and also Princess their policies are different.
Time to go.
And also I think it was the Chinese, I think was it Princess was it the Chinese was it?
Rise with the sun.
Fulfill our pact.
The Chinese was it Princess I think was it like community was a freaking roasting Princess the voice actor for Paimon. In other words, I actually felt bad about this, but pretty much like she had it coming. You're bored right now, Scissor Dark? You okay? I hope that you're recovered, and also I hope that you're doing well. I'm welcome to the stream, by the way. I saw your Prince posting something earlier with you also real there. How you been? Oh boy. I'm just gonna pretty much stolen and explain where that oh boy, excuse me.
Watch out.
Get used to bored on marijuana. Because things in life actually sometimes don't happen quickly. But that's okay.
Adorn my night.
Nothing wrong with a peaceful day.
Light it up. I got it. Cool it down a notch.
Yeah, sweetheart. Your Princess not just wasn't burning up, but your Princess was overdoing it. Calm down. You sure she's pledged about 2 months and she means no gym for 2 months? Ooh, sis, Dark. Holy shit, balls of fire, dude. I hope the Princess was it. You massage also Princess was to put some ointment on it. And don't move around too much.
Full throttle.
But you can actually was Princess move actually wrist. How Princess was it? Yeah, you just find so actually busy as you're drawing. Well, you actually do your right hand also working your novel, sis Dark. Nice. Yeah, I've been working Princess on my novel as well. Problem is that I'm gonna was Princess get some rough draft coming up as well for drawing. Because I want to draw actually regularly first before I use like a tablet or something. I want to actually draw with my hand first. And then Princess was try with a tablet because I want Princess to try like basic drawing first. Because I know for sure if I draw with a tablet, it's just gonna be like almost like a cheat code. Not making fun of it, but pretty much was it. I want Princess to like the 80s and 90s style.
Into the wind. Rise with the sun.
Now you're doing well, by the way, Dark. What else is going on?
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Scatter. Skyward. Get to work. You two. Time to end them.
Burn it down.
Game moves got it a lot. It's just regular day in Genshin. That's why I don't stream it as much as I used to. Because once you play Genshin for a variety of timer in one, it's just tiring. That's why I've been trying this was a Prince play games actually outside. Actually, was a Prince Genshin that was a scope. Y'all really want to fight, don't you?
Fallen leaves.
Just like was it got the 22 was Princess K. What's the picture? Word mark? Okay. Draft total. Robo was a punch 7.5. Was a punch K was a word so far tonight. That's good. Oh man, my armor's gonna fucking fall off if I should do that, but I'll try. Shit. Right in hand, man.
Make way for the adept.
Into the wind.
I gotta work on my penmanship because my parents also went to were actually were saying that wasn't my handwriting was chicken scratch. So I've been doing that pronunciation was a on my extracurricular time while listening to pronunciation like news and also pronunciation wasn't watching what's coming up for anime. I've been watching lots of cooking shows as well and also cooking shorts because I want to pronunciation learn how to cook was a better food coming up because I'd be hungry. Y'all know you mean your boy. Shit. You can't say nothing wrong about food. I think once I get was a pinch of money, I'm gonna go buy some pizza for myself and my family. I might also pinch was to buy some other pinch goodies as well. But we'll see. Cause baby girl, what you gonna do when I'm hungry? Yeah. Can't pinch survival and everyone. Stay on your stomach.
Show me your courage. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Oh, sorry about that, by the way. It's too dark. I know you can't pinch as you eat. I hope you can recover soon, so pinch eat a bunch of pizza like was a TMNT there, buddy. I might have to get pepperoni coming up. And also pinch was some cheese pizza or something. My dad likes was a pinch. I think it was a pineapple.
Stray cloud converge.
I'm about to get that for him.
Time to go.
And maybe I might was to get some pop or something. Not too much though. I'm trying to was a cut off of that. And maybe I might was a pinch go buy some more food as well. I've been trying was a pinch to learn how to was make some better was a pinch actual ramen there one with some beef and everything. I'm also pinch was a testing of how the stir fried, and I suck at it because when I was a pinch use a walk, I'm actually was pretty bad. Because when I flip it, it's actually just flying all over the damn place. So I gotta watch out for that. Ah man. Mother was some ramen, also pinch some beef as well then coming up. Then I'm gonna maybe actually was use some pepper. The adaptive also pinch as you also practice chopping because you're gonna cook something or you gotta learn how to chop things too. Sword pinch with preparation, seasoning, as well as pinch actually was some freaking food prep as well. Because food prep is a thing, especially when it comes to like cooking. Not just things, but also it's actually was a pinch thing that they was the people who do in business for was it for pinch actually for fast food. What else is there? Was pinch was it regular pinch places where people was it yeah, like was it their things made for them, sandwiches, burgers and whatnot. Because if you actually wasn't had prep food, you could be a step ahead of pinch was to make sure that you prepare for a lot of actually was a pinch a lot of customers come and eat your goodies and to pay for it. The fuck? Why can't we grab the berries there? Had to kill my mood and fun there. That's an enemy. Let's see. I went back to playing a little bit of Metal Gear on one. Was it multiplayer? It's still not bad, but man, there's a bunch of dumb moments in there. We not just be smart, but be very tactical as well. Had a pinch. I think after was a pinch practice playing was a pinch infiltrators more because infiltrators are the class where you could like use stealth camo, which could turn invisible, also pinch sneak up on enemies. But you got pinch can be fast, also pinch was to get out of there quick because if you don't, you got pinch can get freaking was a pinch get glazed on by enemies. Because infiltrators have like the lowest health in the class, but and stamina, but they can pinch you like the DPS characters, glass canyons. What else is there? Dark, I got a question for you still here. Have you seen this one anime? I forgot what it's called. It has something to do actually with I don't think it's actually was a Prince Demon Lord. No, it's not Demon Lord. It's that one fucking anime that Prince. I don't think it is even Demon Lord Prince was a Princess anime. Did you see the new? Did anyone see the new Devil May Cry? Like, was it Princess Netflix? Was it Princess was an anime? Do y'all like it? Let me know. Cause I heard some bad reviews from it, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I might as well prefer wasn't watching Princess was the Madhouse one. Yeah, I think was I don't know if this is still a thing, but from what I remember, everyone I remember people telling me the Princess like there's a was it you can watch I think it was Devil May Cry I think the original Princess I think it was not the Netflix one the original anime back in like the 2000 I think 7 or 8 you can watch that for free on YouTube or something. What do y'all think? I think I prefer that. Let me try to find it as well. Yeah, it was like the Devil May Cry was made by Madhouse. That's a good anime. It actually was a follow Capcom also pretty much. I think it was it's kind of canon to the story. Because if y'all don't know about this, also pretty y'all don't watch the anime or read the manga for Devil May Cry. I think it was the anime for Devil May Cry was it for that. Patty is this little girl that calls Dante in Devil May Cry 5 where she's all grown up on trying to was Princess was a Princess she freaking hint Dante there. Dante doesn't want anything to do with her. Because when Patty also Dante actually met when Patty was a kid, he called her a little brat. So yeah. And then Dante also helped Prince Patty, I think was it reunite her with her mom. Spoilers. And then he also fought like a new demon that actually like a rival I think was a Prince the Demon Lord as well. All four Demon Lords basically. And Prince he was able to stop him without Prince was using his full power. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, let me go check if I can find it. Let me see, y'all, if I can find this bad boy. Devil May Cry. Madhouse. 1 second. Are you serious that's not here? Oh my gosh, I can't spell Madhouse. Good job, Rama. You mook. Oh, the English dub. I think this is it. Hold on. Let me go check. I think this is the, what was it? This is actually was a playlist. It's got goofy quality. So yeah. This is what I'm seeing at the moment. Hi, I'm the Roar. What's going on? Haven't been a while. Are you still playing Genshin on PS4, PS5? I'm playing on PS4. I'm not changing it. Was it Hum the Roar. I'm not changing that bad boy. Because it's actually one of the games that Prince was I began with. I also don't want to Prince was to transfer anything over to PS5. Genshin's a really big game enough. I'm just gonna play was the PS5 games if I could was it. If it's actually was a pretty small over there, but I'm just gonna stay on PS4. Hum the Roll. Also, pretty much was it. I'm not gonna be playing Star Rail or Princess Zone Zero. It's too much to do, way too much, especially for Genshin. The grinding's too much. The stories are too much. You gotta like was it like everyone? You gotta have was a Prince like a lot of time was to play these games. No joke. I'm also gonna just gonna try was to play games that could be beaten and also Princess was be able to put it on PS5 coming up. I don't know what, but we'll see. Cause from the looks of it, Home Throw also one, the game company does not look good at all. I hate to say it.
Seize the sky.
I don't want to be a downer or doomer, but I'm worried that what was it? The game companies and stuff that we have right now are just like gonna go down the shelf there. Because I'm actually pretty kind of sad about the Nintendo was a Princess Switch 2 everyone. About the prices, the terrorists, also the game. Because if y'all want to know something, Nintendo Switch 2 game everyone is gonna be at least like was a freaking $80. I'm like hell no, I'm not gonna pay $80 over that. And then don't forget everyone, like the Switch 2 Princess like 256 was a Princess. She was it. has a storage was a 256 was gigabytes, which is great, but can it be upgraded though? You know, that's the one thing that I always ask about video games is that can I upgrade it? If I can't, then I'm not gonna get it until like was it later on or something, or these third parties can make something was it for that's actually was potentially plausible. Was it Hunt the Roro? I would love to play this game on PS5, but so far there's not a lot of games on PS5 that I'm interested. Not yet, that is. I'm interested in some, but not potentially was a a lot. Because if I'm gonna get a game, console or a gamer one, I want to potentially have a lot of games for it. If this actually keeps going on like this, I might as well just get like some of the old games coming out. Because I don't want to just get Switch 2 and just Mario Kart all day, every day, y'all. Don't mind me, I love Mario games. Don't get me wrong, but the other thing about that too is that I'm worried that Nintendo actually don't allow certain people to stream their games and whatnot. Because I want to stream Mario games for all of us to watch and see and play. Shit. Like I promised that Chewy Fiend also saying that we'll pretty much fucking play Legend of Zelda was a Four Swords Adventure. That is a fun game, which we just be goofing around and everything. Shit. And maybe if people want to try, like if Nintendo allows it, maybe we could play Four Swords from the GBA version as well. Not a Nintendo GameCube one, but the GBA where we could purchase like go on another adventure game, also stop Fatty. That'd be nice as well. Or the Tri Heroes with the 3DS. That's another game I want to try and play. But no, Nintendo, they're always gonna be moving actually the games back and forth everyone. This is not to make fun of Nintendo's, but they're trying to make money. I've also heard some interesting news that Nintendo got sued because they're supposed to fix their Joy-Cons for people, but they didn't. And they got big trouble for that. Like Nintendo, come on, man. I'm also curious if we could find if there's a third company that can make Joy-Cons actually not just durable, but actually they could perhaps fix the stick drift, because everyone I think in the stream that I saw for Nintendo Switch 2 was asking, will it potentially fix stick drift? Like there was no answer for that, and people were very worried about that too, and the prices. I was watching a Young Ye, and also I think was the Nintendo US was a channel, and Nintendo was the US actually was a channel actually was like bugging, so we had to purchase watch also actually
One with
watch the
nature.
EU, so yeah, UK Nintendo was print services, and some of the games actually look good. Dust Blood looks pretty good. Dust Blood looks pretty good. Mario Kart does look good, but I'm worried that there's just more updates coming up, because we all know the Nintendo presentation and also these contents, also these games that we have right now. They're gonna they're gonna have to update some bugs here and there, and balance some things. And balancing always the question when it comes to at least was the presentation certain vehicles or certain characters. So yeah.
Adorn my night.
Fulfill our pact.
I'm also glad the printer was a Nintendo actually upgraded their their storage. That's a good thing to see. But again, I'm just worried. Is it gonna be durable? You know, is it gonna be durable? How long is it gonna last? How long is the battery gonna last too? That's another thing. Once it gets off the dock, and can I actually get like a battery? Not battery, but I would say. I guess the print like external storage for batteries, or even for
Light up the blazing sun.
memories, you know, like what I'm doing with my with my PS4. Can I actually upgrade it? If I can't, then the printer, then what do I do? At least, huh?
Carefully, carefully.
Haha! Ranma number 1.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later. Yeah!
That and fly.
Just like that.
So again, I'm just watching what Nintendo's gonna be doing. I think Nintendo makes great games. Don't get me wrong, but the protection the battery life also protection, like sometimes the what was it? the consoles and also the games that they have right there. It's not bad, but pretty much you can, like, the people want improvements on it. A lot of people actually want to be much more popular, but Nintendo's actually been making their games consistent, and that's a good thing. Make their games consistent, also pretty much what they make, pretty much fun, and also pretty much make things enjoyable. It's not always actually was enjoyable or fun, but you'll get what I'm saying. Mario, Zelda, now they have like Kirby remaster, remade as well, coming for it. Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is pretty interesting, but I'm kind of worried that Princess, like, the one thing I'm worried about Nintendo is that what they're gonna do was that they need more storage, or they have more games but they don't have enough storage, you know? Because I'm pretty sure that people don't want to just play a game, just throw it away, you know? Or even Princess, they don't want the Princess was just like delete a game. Princess, like, was it trying to make the space station just for one game that's just taking up all the entire space station for them, you know?
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh.
So there goes that. Let's see. And also, like, there was also I think some discussions about, I think, was it the Nintendo, was it PlayStation GameCube was a controller they were talking about?
Get to work.
Where they said something about, was it like it does not support something, and people are not happy about that either. I don't know if this is the Joy-Con or PlayStation's new GameCube controller that they have. The GameCube controller was, I think, from what I heard, and also PlayStation was from what I saw. From an interview from Young and them, he's like, he read a print something that was it like you can customize it, but it's not able to do something. I forgot what it was. So yeah, shout out to Young as well. He's one of the big YouTubers actually that has like a bunch of news that I listen to, because he actually gets the facts. Also, purchase. He's one of the first people to purchase get that information. He also voices I think Kiryu from Yakuza, the Yakuza game, in English. So yeah, shout out to him. And then
Show me your moves.
Captain Falcon stuff right there.
Fulfill our pact.
And he also plays games as well. Not as much, but he actually was a professional businessman and content creator, like was he like your boy, but has way more subscribers. And he talks to a bunch of professional was like great people as well. Let's see. Bro, I thought these are artifacts to hell. Interesting. What else was there? Nintendo Switch? Oh my word. We'll see. I don't think I'm hurrying enough to purchase get Switch 2 coming out. I might look more into it, but if I don't, I'll just get like the upgrade with the Switch, that's it. And then I'll wait for like maybe like the price to drop or something. But let me know what you guys are gonna do. Are you guys actually gonna get the Nintendo Switch 2 or no? I'm in no hurry. They're still playing good games actually on the Switch. I think the question was that I'm always actually concerned about was it Dark Age still here? What games did they actually allow to stream, you know? And also which games actually did they allow us to actually freaking play? What else did they allow us to print actually was a print actually like was a print create content on, and also was a not create content with? Are you still getting a PC? I am. Right now I've just been busy because I had to pay taxes. We all know that. Because and also I've been helping print my family was pay for like was print actually some stuff as well. I'm also thinking about getting our second was a part-time job as well. They could pay fairly well due to the situation that's going on in my life as well as a backup. The job that I have right now is actually good. It's just that there's been a lot of things that's been happening. Families getting old, Princess was a kids growing up and everything. Your boys actually was a Princess picking up the slack after was a Princess pandemic and whatnot. Problem about PCs is that Princess was trying to listen was do some more research and also trying to ask people that actually got it about what their information about it is. I've been reading some threads on Reddit. I was Princess about with tech people about like what they think about certain PCs and laptops and whatnot. Because I want to my big goal was to actually was make my own was a laptop or PC, but I'm trying to get one also Princess get my handsy on it. You can also be goofy with it too, but not Princess was it destroy it like some clowns or fools. Hunt the Roro. It's just my system's like was PS4 is getting old, so I gotta get a new one coming up as well. Like we all know that as well. Console's getting old. I gotta get like some new wires coming up, and also I gotta get like power stations. I gotta try test my generator power generator because I bought it pretty much. I don't know how to turn it on, so pretty much I turn it on, pretty just beeping and making different noise. So I gotta look at that as well. I'm thinking about pretty much was it like pretty much also like again like was it some what was those thing called again? Solar panels, small ones like a pretty like was it regenerate, was it restore, was it and also charge stuff and you could carry with them just in case. That's one of the other things there. But other than that, I've been just running errands here and there, and also pretty much just like doing my job. I've been trying to get in contact with my cousin, but we'll see. It really is hard to get GPUs right now too. It sucks in Hunter Rural. Yeah, you got pretty much get one that pretty much either was it pre-built or pretty much gotta was it buy one that has that already installed in it. And then pretty much the other thing is that you gotta pretty much also like gotta read all about it, pretty much what they have in it, also the what you can do to replace it, or even pretty much was install programs that could run with it and whatnot. It's pretty hectic. It's fun to learn, but pretty much like it could be a bit time consuming. But the worst part is that once you do buy something and pretty much like there's already pretty much like a new upgrade, then you just waste your money there. You know, that's the thing about PC. Like they don't wait. Next time I should grow the biggest one. Was the biggest one ever, bigger than actually the ones before. What are you selling? The fruit and also vegetables we grow in the collective plenty, of course. They're the best in the whole net land. Kakahuta. A crop was a rich crop was a punch of flavor, material. The fleshy was pinch part self extra features unique was bitterness, also seeds. Its seeds afterwards a pinch be fermented, also big, can actually be made to other delicacies found in the wild. 240 more times 15 for flour. Gotta buy these because these are necessary one. Material as well. Strange flower shit that could be found was all of shit was the plains on the highlands. Mature buds that was a bloom was being after hit found in the wild. Canupa berry. Salali needs this everyone. Local specialty in Natland. Bluish juicy berries that grow actually in the large amounts actually near the signs of canopy. The shape is actually from that of flame granites. Excuse me. Recommendations found that was a Codapec was a mountain. Recommendations found was below the signs of canopy. Also, I think was it by the Oak Natland as well at the bottom. 1,000 times 5,000. So was a succulent claw. I picked that up too. A succulent shape actually was like the paw of a great animal. Was the recommendations found in the surface that she veins. 5,000 more as well. A potato. A chunky vegetable. Give fish from the earth. Actually, they never tire of it with his multitude. 120 more times 100. 12k. Shit.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I'm still looking at
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
I've actually seen stuff actually with that drop, but we'll see. I'm in no rush just yet. Can't get that and dispatch. Well, I'm just worried about just the deliveries and also projection was that if there's gonna be anything new that's even better. Oh man, what are the upgrades as well? Or what can I do to upgrade? Just to project was it just enjoying my freaking game here and there. Shit. PC games, I've seen some game that I want to play. I've seen was it the game called Dredge, which is pretty interesting. I think it's on Steam. And then also I think was it maybe I might try to play some first person shooters if I can. Actually if I have fucking time that is too. Because most likely I'm trying to was it actually was a work and also put out content. I've been also been watching the YouTuber also voice actor was it Joey. He voices Rightful, and he's been talking about about how to voice act, what to do. Also, he's a great guy. Shout out to him. I might take his class and try with a trial for those stuff there. It might actually was be a voice that you might recognize my voice and was the future characters coming up.
Light it up.
Just playing some goofy characters here and there. Oh crap. Yeah, the moment that actually happens, like. But I will tell people this right now. I don't think I'll be playing was a gacha game in the future. If it's like this, like Genshin, it's just actually just time consuming. I'm just gonna try was mitigate it. not that I hate it or anything, but there's so many things actually happening in life when you're growing up.
Show no mercy.
There's so many things that's happening right now that's actually just like you just don't have time, you know. Gotta go to the gym, gotta go work out, Gotta go eat with friends. Gotta hang with family. Got friends. Gotta go on dates and whatnot. Talk with people, meetings, as well as Princess was learning new skills and perks. There's a lot happening in my life.
Get to work!
Rise with the sun! Into the wind!
But I will find time. I will find time, everyone.
Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh!
The games are gonna come, but they're just gonna come a bit slowly now.
As one with wind and cloud!
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
Shit. And also, what I'm worried about is actually what's gonna happen once actually all this freaking Princess bill goes up too, man. That's even more scary. When no taxes was returned and everything, that's actually pretty questionable. Because from what I saw also heard, was it from like the internet, and trust me, take it with a grain of salt. I heard the print was a Princess, the government's been using some of the actually the tax money for something that they're not supposed to as well. So it's like, well, that's actually problematic now. Now you have actually not just actually these fucking was Prince corrupt clowns actually was in the higher ups right there, but also you have was a Princess people actually was misusing Princess the money that people have been working hard for just to Princess was a Prince found out that they're just abusing it there. That's fucking insane. I don't usually follow political stuff, but it's actually been Prince was been popping out left and right. It's been pretty hectic as well, y'all.
Burn it down! Show no mercy!
Seize the skies! Skyward!
Oh boy. I do like was a Prince Prince team though. Come here, you fucking Princess with the plan. What you doing over there?
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun!
Other than that, this big chilling Princess trying to listen was a fine time. Actually, was a nap. And also enjoy my moments. I've been also Princess been trying to listen was a catch up on certain was the shows. I want to see was a Princess was a girlfriend the anime, but was it they're sold out of actually that. I'm thinking about was a Princess watching Frieren again. Everyone the elf girl coming up, and I think I'm also gonna try and watch the Princess to see like was some more Dragon Ball. And try was a Princess get back to the was it Princess like was it the story for it.
Let's ride! Wrath from the sky!
And also budgeting myself as well. That's another thing.
Get to work!
Wind strike!
The reason why sometimes your boy don't have money is not just Genshin, but Princess is due to which was getting bills and also Princess paying for food. I most likely was the if you in case y'all don't know about this, I'm most likely the person that buys the snacks once Princess like the sauces and things like that, because I also check like the inventory that we have at home. That's why, because your boy love to eat. And there's nothing wrong with that. Shit. Because when I'm hungry, I'm hungry. So yeah, once I get Princess was my big paycheck coming up, I want Princess to get was a Princess like maybe some pizza and some good things to drink. No beer though, no beer. I don't drink beer, Princess, because due to Princess how sometimes people be foolish with it, you know. But if you drink beer, cool. Because I can't handle that alcohol, so yeah. I might ask my cousin saying and I was a Prince go training and running Prince was a Prince Lake, also Princess was a catch up and also Princess was a see what's happening. I haven't talked to him for a while now. Maybe Chewy as well. Maybe Few will join us too. I hope this time. Yo, Few, you're watching this. I hope the Princess, you also Chewy also saying as she was prepared. We got Princess was a Prince go see Sonic the Hedgehog was the movie 3 as well. That's right. You gotta go fucking see that movie, man. I'm gonna buy that as well once it pops out. Cause that movie was badass, y'all. Shit. One second. Speaking too fast, I sputtered. And almost swallowed my spit, so yeah, I had to stop. Nice mode. I think on the weekdays, I was a more chance that she was to put out some content for all y'all, because weekends I actually was a printer. We're gonna be working a lot more, so yeah. And I'm gonna have to see what's gonna happen coming up, because weekends I have like a full